Topic of this video is why chase these pretty women if they're a headache. You see dudes do so much just to have them a pretty woman or a woman that look nice, and the woman be a headache. Instead of them leaving, they want a pretty woman so bad that they'll just stay there and put up with whatever. For me, it's like, why not just leave? Because even though you got your pretty woman, you still want to be happy. Happy like, you don't want to be worried about nothing. You don't want to be no extra pressure, like to make her happy, or how does she feel, or what is she doing. If you got a woman that's cheating, or you think she cheating, what is she doing? You got to be thinking about that all the time, and doing some silly stuff like popping up at her job or accusing her every day. She can't go to the bathroom without you going to the bathroom behind her to see if she cheating. So if you dealing with these type of pretty women and it become a headache, why not just leave? Why not just go get something else that's less of a headache? Of course, everybody, most people in our culture want to look good because they got somebody that look nice or whatever. Of course, that's how our culture is, but that stuff don't make no sense. You got to be happy. You can be happy with the one part, the person looks nice or whatever, but on another note, you ain't happy because, they difficult. They too much to deal with, too much to keep. So why not go get you something else? But I know that's hard to understand for younger people when they're young, because it's all about looks and impressing everybody. Even some older, they still think like that. Looks and impressing everybody. What everybody gonna think. I can't date a fat person. What everybody gonna think. They gonna laugh at her. Or women, I can't date an ugly man. What people gonna think. They're gonna talk about, look at her with this ugly dude. But you gotta get the person that's most compatible with you, the person that work well with you, all around. It can't just be about some sex, because somebody can give you good sex, but what if they don't pay bills? Now what? So how long that sex gonna last? That you paying all the bills by yourself, working 2 jobs, or living check to check on one job? So how long that sex stuff gonna hold up? That ain't gonna hold up too long. So you fooling yourself. You playing with yourself. You might well just go and get you in a situation where you can be happy. Have a decent man that's good at a lot of things, not just one thing, or good in a lot of areas, not just one area. That's the best for you to be truly happy. Instead of just picking out somebody that look nice and that's all they bring to the table. They look nice. They don't really bring nothing else to the table. They just bring to the table that they look nice. Everything else after look nice, or it's just a headache. Just crazy to deal with, but don't nobody see that but you, because when y'all go home together, y'all deal with each other. So don't nobody else really see that. And if the people around you do start to see that, guess what you doing? You making excuses. If he throwing stuff, oh, he got a bad day. If she blocked you. Yeah, some females be doing that. Blocking a man on the phone calls or on the Facebook or whatever. It's stuff funny to me. But if they blocking the person, they making excuses for them. And but like I said, all that play out. I don't care if it's 1 week from now, 2 weeks from now, or 1 month from now. All that play out. There's only so much somebody can take. Ain't nobody gonna keep playing. So you can sit there and play it off if you want to, but one day it's all gonna blow up. You know, and for some people who don't wake up and they still putting up with the same old craziness, them people sometimes they're just so hooked on a person that they can't let go. They don't know how to live without that person. There's people in the world like that. You can see the craziness they going through. I can see it, but to them, that's all part of being in a relationship, and they just accept whatever come with the relationship. You know, it's people like that, but you can't really tell nobody how to live. And then there's other people that they lost in the person that they love, but later on they wake up. That, like I said, some people don't wake up, and it's sad to watch. So most of us, we just try to mind our business, just sit back and watch this craziness, like watching a movie. You know what I mean? Not uh, praying on somebody's downfall, but just like you be thinking, like, I wonder how this gonna end, which way this gonna go. And you just try to leave people in their space and stay out their business and fall back and let them wake up. Because you can tell somebody something, but they really ain't gonna use what you telling them until they ready to use it. So you can say as much as you want to say about their man or about their woman, but when they fed up, they gonna use everything you told them, or they gonna do everything you told them, and then you gonna see a change. And it's not always gonna come by you. Hey, you need to watch him. He doing some extra stuff, or you need to watch her. That don't work sometimes. Sometimes they might accuse you or try to take something from them. Then you have to fall back. Like, hold on, you really just got that from me? Try to give you a warning? You really believe that I would do something like that? So you have to look at it like that. But that's my topic on this video. If these beautiful women are a headache, why keep chasing them? Why keep dealing with them? You know what I mean? I know. For me, when I was in high school, just had to have one of these baddies or one of these tens, we called them back then. But looking back on that stuff, man, that shit was a headache. It turned me straight into I don't even play that. Let's put it like that. I'm not even finna play. Don't meet me, or don't play with me, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna hurt nobody, hurt no female, nothing like that. But I'm not even playing. I'm just politely remove myself from the female and go about my business and try again with a different female. That's what I do. I ain't even got time for it. Ain't no more playing games. Women know what they want. Men be knowing what they want. Why we gonna sit up and play games and play it off? Let's get down to business, the real thing. Cause that's another thing. You got females there to play like they want you and be out there running it up. What I mean by that, be out there having you buy $100 dinner, knowing they had to pay for it, knowing they wouldn't spend no $100 on the dinner, but they with you or with a man, they gonna make him spend $100 on the dinner, some stuff they wouldn't even buy, or they want to go shopping. Or my favorite one that I seen on the internet is the lady on the dating site. The lady would say, "Oh, I'm looking for a friend that want to go on vacation and pay for the vacations." Man, okay, play with me like that if you want to. You'll be the only one at the airport. Or you'll be waiting on that ticket. Cause this don't make no sense. Them tickets could be expensive going to Cancun or somewhere. And listen up, ladies, brothers, don't be gullible. Stop letting people play with y'all like that. It took me a long time to realize that. I'm doing all this chasing and none of it ever made any sense. It was all a waste of time. Trust me. Because a lot of these people that you go over backwards for, or that you do a lot for, guess what? You still with them? you still with him? Nope. You with somebody else. But we young, we only live once. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. Ain't no blueprint on how to live a perfect life unless you listening to the older folks around you. Cause them older folks, like my mother, she was telling me play by play. Don't do that. Don't be with that one. Don't be with that one. Watch this one. Watch that one. Man, I'd have saved myself some foolishness if I'd have just listened to her. The older people be trying to tell her, but we be just thinking they old and don't know nothing, and forget that they was once young and went through this same stuff we went through before too. So all this stuff is just recycled, different time, and probably different age. You know, they didn't have rap music when they grew up. Now our kids are grown. We didn't have cell phones and internet, or we'd have probably, man, it'd have probably been worse. But it's all good. I'm out. The topic of the video is why keep chasing these women if they're a headache. If they're a headache to you, you tired, you sick and tired, all that, go get another one. God left all these women on earth. Go get another one. Don't be putting up with these headaches. That's one of the reasons why the women is a headache. Because what you want to do, somebody else will do. So, relieve yourself of stress and let somebody else do it. I'm out.